Alright, finally, we got the MTXL back down in my basement, my dungeon. Over here chilling with my daughter. Hi, Chloe, say hi. Making a mess here. Anyway, look at this. Yeah. Finally, back onto my MTXL, man. Jesus. Well, let me show you what I'm going to be doing. Part number LOS 250012. Okay, that's the body support set engine for the engine. Okay, for the MTXL. I'm going to be doing another Bordelone clutch bell carrier. All right, here's the part number once again. I have done this on my 29cc motor already, but I'm not going to be reusing this one. I'm going to keep it with this engine. Yeah, I could have put the stock one back on, the plastic one, but they could crack. And I don't baby this truck. I beat the shit out of it. And look at this. It looks like new once again. But we're going to be taking the motor out. See, this is the handle I'm talking about. Alright, I want to have all these things on the new engine. On the new OBR motor. Because that way I don't have to touch a bolt on it. Except for the 4 bolts underneath and the linkage. So when I swap engines, it'll be ready. So to do that, you're going to need also some hardware. You're going to need the 4 bolts that go here. Alright, so in order to put this whole plastic roll bar around the engine on a new motor, you're going to need some button head screws. Right? I don't know. This came with this kit. Alright, I like to have extra screws anyway, extra head button screws, and just by getting these, you get all these as well. So it's good, always good to have hardware in stock at home. Here's the part number. Alright, and you're also going to need screws like this, these bolts. Alright, that's for your clutch bell carrier, and to mount it. This when you mount everything on, and you're gonna need this. All right, if you guys don't feel like reusing all this, you can just use this. Take everything from this motor and put it to your new motor, but like I said, I'm going to be keeping this guy ready to go at all times and this guy ready to go at all times. You understand? So all I want to do is take the 4 bolts underneath, disconnect the linkage, and disconnect the pipe, and connect it to the new motor. Simple as that. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be taking out clutch bell carriers out. I don't want to be doing all that. I'm also going to be doing the center diff, hot racing. Part number again, I've done these already on Al's DBXL. Alright. We're going to be doing the turtle racing grabber clutch, I believe it's called, yeah, for the DBXL. This part number TUR LOO11, made in the USA. Good shit. Alright. And this clutch bell is great. You could I'm only concerned about running small gearing on here, but you guys with the DBXLs and you want to do high gearing, you could run stock LOSI gearing on this up to 21, and you can go even high up to I believe to 25 with other gearing systems. Will work on this as well. Alright. I just want heavy duty on my shit. The highest I'll go on my MTXL is 19 tooth. Alright, and I may even go back down to stock, which is 15 tooth. Right? I want the torque. I want to. So anyway, here's some boots. This is always good to have in stock as well, in case you rip your axle boots. This is the part number. Alright, I have like 2 bags of these. And I'm also going to be replacing the bumper. Alright, I had bought this just to get this piece. I'll show you in a minute. Alright, I also want to show and talk about my LOSI fit scale stand. Alright, from Dynamite. A few of you guys been asking me if the MTXL fits here, and I don't know yet. I do not think it will, but we're gonna give it a try. So, but another thing I want to point out with this, all right, I want to show you is when I had the DBXL here, there's an area here where I need to shave out. I want to let you guys know about this. Maybe yours is different, I don't know. Well, when I had the DBXL on here, there was a few areas where I couldn't get to the screws perfectly. So these marks here are from a pencil I made. Hopefully you guys could see this. Alright. Now, I'm gonna, one of these days when I get a chance, I'm gonna bring this to the garage. I'm gonna grind this shit out. I'm gonna grind this guy out. I'm gonna grind this. I'm gonna cut or grind this out as well. I'm gonna grind this little edge. And these two. Boom, boom. And this guy's a lot. I'm gonna try to grind out. I'm not gonna take it completely off because I want this just for better stiffness, I guess, of this. To hold weight. Maybe it may not do much, but I'm gonna try to keep this here. Worst comes to worst, I could always weld something here. But it worked great for the 5T. Now for the DBXL, it also had worked, but unless the newer DBXL K&N, DBXL is different than the one I used to have that Al owns now. That was one of the first ones when I bought it, but unless there's something different with it, I don't think so. I think all the DBXLs are the same. In order to get to those screws, you're gonna have to remove this. You're gonna have to move this over. It does not align with the screw perfectly. All right, that's what I want to bring up. Now I'm gonna do that so they work both. Now I haven't used a HPI Baja here yet, but I will soon. I gotta help out a buddy of mine with a HPI Baja here, and I will have it on this stand. Just gotta change the configurations on this, and they'll work. So now I'm gonna take this guy out. We're gonna put the MTXL here, and we're gonna know once and for all, because I've been getting a bunch of comments and also emails and text messages of, hey, have you tried out the MTXL yet on your stand yet? And no, I haven't, but today we're gonna finally do it. Let's get this big sucker out. Look at this chassis, huge. Way different than the DBXL. Way different. Yeah. No. Well. Let me bring you guys in closer. No, sir, it does not fit, but it's not that bad. I think we could use the outer LOSI 5T holes, and boom, you can clamp. You can have one clamp here. If this wasn't here, you can definitely clamp this chassis down over here. But I'm not going to take out this plastic. You could definitely fit two. let me give it a try. Let me put this. Oh, you can definitely mount the backs. Definitely. Yep. Okay, I think we're gonna be in good shape. At least these two, I could clamp the shit down real tight, and it'll be just good enough. Well, I'm gonna give it a try. Oh, all right, man. I am freaking super happy right now. I have the rear brackets on solid. Perfect. Guess what? I was managed to fit one more bracket in. You cannot fit this guy here. Let me show you. You can't. See over here? The hole is covered. Okay? But I got this guy in, and that's it. That's all you need. 3 good solid guys. Just be careful if you guys have this hot racing aluminum steering system like I got here. It's all from Hot Racing. It's good shit. I definitely highly recommend this upgrade here with the ball bearings, and so nice, smooth. I'm gonna try to find the same thing or similar for my 5T when I get a chance, when I do the big rebuild over the winter. But just don't scratch it. All right, you'll scratch the finish here. So anyway, I wound up getting this sucker on. Let's try it out. This is a heavy bitch now. Oh, yeah. It's heavy and it's huge. It doesn't even, the freaking wheels touch the plate in the bottom. Alright, so if you guys want to really have this straight on an angle, you're going to have to take the wheels off. This thing's a freaking beast. Really, it is. I've owned it for a little while now. I love it, but if I don't see it for a while, and if I go back to my 8 scale stuff or even big LSTs, and if I don't see this for a while, when I go to handle it or take it out, it always surprises me how big it is. And for the size and the weight of it, I cannot believe how well it performs. I really. It has to be the big gearing, the 15 tooth, you know, all the torque. I'm very happy with the 29cc motor, but she's coming out for this guy. All right. Now I'm finally gonna get some work done on this sucker. I've been helping out a bunch of my friends, and I am now ready for my stuff. I mean, damn, look at this thing. Anyway. Underneath, you can't do much. I guess it wasn't made. Yeah, you can't even take the motor out from here. Alright, just to let you guys know, I guess this was not made for this chassis. Alright, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we got her on an angle like this. Look at it. Yeah. Yeah, you cannot. Here's one of the engine screws. You cannot get to the others. Okay, so you can't really work, like do big jobs with this. If you guys just, if you want, I could cut out wherever the holes are, drill it out wherever the holes are. I can make this plate for the MTXL, if I really wanted to. No need. I can take it out, loosen, take the motor out, but at least I could work comfortably, you know, doing other things. You know, you could take out a few other things. They can work on servos. You could work on your diffs here comfortably, standing up nicely. You know, you can work on a lot of stuff besides taking the motor out. But if that really bothers me, like I said, I will cut out whatever is needed. All right. Yeah, the 3 brackets are holding this perfectly fine. All right, now my plans are, I'm gonna start working on this. Like I said, I'm gonna take her out. We're gonna be looking into what intake, what air filter I'm gonna be running. All right, I may have to use the stock square LOSI air filter on my reed case because the reed case is going to stick out further, or I may not be able to because it is, or run the TGI triple stack dome filter or the Bordelon filter. All right, we will see when we have to find out. We're working on it. We're back to it. Oh, another thing is, after all the bashing I have done with this, the only thing that has ever broke, okay, is this shit. Not once but twice. Now, this one broke from the 2016 bash event. All right, you guys can go to that video and see. You'll know exactly what jump that happened on. It was when from that top of that hill, when it nosedived straight, landed from, I don't know, it was damn well over 15 feet, and it just landed. It just nosedived into the ground, man. Nothing else broke. Nothing is bent. Sway bars are good. Shocks are good. This is the only thing that broke right here. All right, just wanted to let you guys know. See, even this guy here is cracked. They really engineered this shit nicely. That's it. Nothing else. I bought A-arms for this thing, and I haven't even used them yet. You know, extra A-arms, hinge pins. I'm not gonna, hopefully not jinx myself, but it's true, man. This is the original bumper, even from when I did my first run upstate. All right, this is the original. I'm taking everything, putting everything new. All right, this is when I broke the first one. I just used the piece that came with it, and I saved the stock bumper. I haven't used it, so this time I'm gonna be putting the whole kit in. There's that piece I need. They do not sell this piece by itself. If they did, man, I'd buy 10 of these. That's my only problem. And it's a good problem. This is to prevent other things from breaking. This actually slows down your crash. All right, so keep it breaking. If that's the only thing that's going to be breaking on this, go ahead. I'll buy a bunch of these. But I'm going to have a lot of fucking front bumpers left over. And the part number for this guy is LOS 251039. Alright, well, the phone seems to be better than my 5. It focuses quicker, a little better, I've been noticing so far. And that's it. Alright, keep in touch. Stay tuned for other videos. I'm gonna be, I made videos of this engine, of doing all these my outerwears on there and all that shit, but I've done that already. So I mean, I mounted the air stack, the velocity stack, the reed case, spacer there, but I mean, I'm not gonna bother making a video. I mean, I have it made, I'm just gonna erase them. I'm not gonna even put it out unless you guys want to see it. Let me know before I erase them. But I mean, I have done that already with the stock motor. And I've done it on Al's DBXL motor, which is the same thing as that. So it's really no point in me showing those videos. And I think that's the first video I used the tripod that Chris Everyday RC gave me as well. I might erase it. What else? Speaking of Chris Everyday RC, Louis is doing great. I don't know if you guys heard. My RC brother Louis had to get his appendix emergency removed. It was a scary thing. They took it out on time. Not exactly on time. It could have been a serious thing. Thank God it didn't become a serious thing. But I'm looking forward on bashing again with Louis. Louis is a sick RC driver, man. That boy could control a RC car like you have to see it, man. The guy can do some sick jumps. The guy's amazing. He's actually running he's been practicing on his father's 5T. His father's LOSI 5T with that great gas engine that his old man built about 3 or 4 years ago. And I just want to say, man, it's good to hear that you're doing well. You're better, and you'll be back better than ever. All right, man. And that's it.